coming to Christ and accepting Him as your Lord. There was a man who was homeless with nothing to eat, nothing to drink, nowhere to go. He was seated on the street. And another man came and drove by. He saw him often on that street. He saw him seated on that street so many times. But one time he decided to go and do something about his situation. So he was with his son in the car, and they stopped somewhere around the street corner, and he told the son, "Hey, go and give this food and these clothes and this money to this man." And the child went. He gave the guy the food, the clothes, and the money. And the man said, "Thank you. You do not know what you have done for me. I mean, what can I do? What can I do to repay you?" And the boy told him, "It's not me who gave you the food, the clothes, and the money. The man in the car over there is the one who sent me." The man immediately ran towards the car, so happy, so excited. And he told the man in the car, "Hey, thank you so much." He was in tears. He was so grateful. The man in the car told him, "What happened to your life? How come you live on the street?" And Christ told him, and the man told him, "I lost everything. I lost my job, and I could no longer provide, I could no longer pay my mortgage. Everything else was repossessed, and I have nothing. What you see right here is all I have, and you have just saved me. I didn't have hope for the next meal, and that is how everything played out." And that is how everything played out. So now I'm at this street. This is very interesting that the time I decide to make a video is when these people come around to make noise. But anyways, the man in the car told the homeless man, "Hey, how about I get you a job? It doesn't pay much, but it will help you get by." The man was so happy. He said, I'll do anything. The man told him, "When do you wish to start?" The man said, "I can start immediately." They got into the car, and he told him, "I'll provide you where to stay." And he got him a room, a cheap room, somewhere you can sleep, stay, a cheap motel. Stayed there, and he told him, "This is what you're gonna do for me. I will give you flyers and posters. and a speaker to go and advertise for my business. The man said, that's very easy, I will do it. The man told him, I don't have much now, but I'll provide food and shelter. The man said, that's very good. That's good enough for me. He started working. When he started working, he started taking these posters, these flyers, he started giving them out, and he used to spread the word over this business. And this gentleman met other people, homeless people, and he asked them if they were willing to work. And they said, we are willing to work. And he said, I'll ask my boss if he wants more people. He spoke to his boss, and the boss said, yes, I need more people. So he brought them to the boss, and they joined the business. He told them, I'll provide a meal, I'll provide food and shelter, but all you have to do is advertise my business. And they agreed. And they stayed together, they worked, and they enjoyed. But out there in the streets, they started looking at people's lives, other people's lives, and they thought to themselves, some of them. Now the group was big. They were about 7. But some of them started looking at people's lives everywhere they went, and they felt like they deserved more, they needed more. So they came back at the motel and talked. They said, hey, all we get here is food and shelter. People out there are driving cars. People out there have homes, very nice homes. People out there have wives, kids, and everything. Why don't we go and join the world? One of them got an advertising job, and he started getting paid. Over time, he started working, and he became good at it and earned some money. He got himself a car, not a fancy car, a small car, and later on got kids. But he kept advertising this business of the man that got them off the streets and the other. Another one over time also joined, got another job, got money, got a car, and another place to stay. But he changed. He started getting women. He started drinking. He started being ineffective at work. And the man who got him from the streets one time spoke to him. He was like, hey, what's wrong? I mean, you're doing good, but seems like you're losing it now. And the man acted like he had listened, but he didn't. He continued with his ways. One time, he was driving and drinking, and he got into a car accident. And then it was the end of his life. He lost everything. Got into the car accident. He was drunk driving. He lost his permit, everything. And he goes back to zero. He even went to prison. When he was in prison, he thought about his whole life. He spoke to the people in the prison. Some of the prisoners told him, if you were getting food, shelter, that should have been good enough for you. But you got so greedy and distracted. When the man left prison, he asked the man at the shelter, the man who got him off the street earlier, to take him back. And he did. And he worked and worked and became so good at it. He got appreciated. And at some point, they started paying him. Now he goes around preaching this to people. That's the Christian today. What the Christian life is. Christ comes, he finds us homeless, lost, and he finds purpose for our lives. And we start following his ways. He calls many. But as you know, some look away. And the world soaks them. To understand Christ, we must first appreciate that he died for us. If someone dies for you, that is good enough, a reason for you to follow him. It is up to him to grant you anything else. Many Christians want quick gain in everything they, along this Christian walk. And when they get disappointed with how Christ's timing is not working out for them. In Christianity, sometimes people think God is very slow. God doesn't. He's not giving me a breakthrough. God has his time. And he's patient. Let's fear God. Let us appreciate him. Let us love him who laid down his life for us. That we did not do anything to deserve his love. We did not do anything to deserve his death for us. But he did it anyway, because he saw life. He saw a future. He saw a purpose. God bless you.